Hello, everybody. It's been a while. I would say 4 months since I posted anything on here. But there's really a simple answer to that. Life got busy. Job priorities, house responsibilities, and now applying back to college after taking a year of absence. Getting some rest, getting back into my roots, as they say, and, doing something I like to do and that isn't asked of me to do without any repercussions, I would say. But yeah, I decided to return back after these months because I just want an outlet for my creativity, and as you can see from the screen, I think Genshin played a good part in that. But I'll start off with a little timeline of how this all started. So the last Marvel Contest of Champions video will be the last, just because of just burnout. Just seeing how much content will be changing every month, having new characters and new mechanics to learn, and me being a new player slash returning player, it just took a lot out of me to even progress with the game. Even though I enjoyed it a lot, it became more of a burden, especially with making YouTube videos on it. I learned that it should have been more of a passion and learning how to manage my time better instead of it becoming like a video content type of thing. So altogether, I'm not playing it anymore, and I do have the last videos I recorded of my my weekly update that I used to do of my account, but I don't know if I'll upload those or those will just be like crumplets of the past. But I don't regret it. I did enjoy it, and I still enjoy making videos, especially with work. I did have made some content for it, and it's been fun, and it all relates back into how I got into Genshin, and I would say December of last year. That's when I started, like a couple days before Christmas. My partner mentioned it to me, I think, and it was just like they were playing it, and I was like, oh, that would be pretty cool. I'm excited to see. So I got onto it, and I had to level up to get into co-op and do all these other things, but it's been such a lovely game. And it's one of those games where I know I've invested so much time, but I'm not disinterested, and I haven't felt burnout because of how new the game is and how much a lot of the other content creators have provided guides to their own experiences and just how they play the game. It seems very similar to me of how I just want to just take it as more of a passion thing. So it wasn't really my priority was to make any videos on it, but just to simply enjoy it with people I love and then see content from creators I enjoy watching. So fast forward to that, and fast forward to now. You're seeing it on your screen. You're seeing it on your screens, but don't take it as if this will be if this will be like a Genshin content channel. Unfortunately, my hardware does limit me. As I was recording this little interaction with Razer and his little idle animations, OBS said that the encoding got overloaded, which has never happened before. So we'll take that with that. But it does lead into something I want to do and just simply kind of use this channel for a weekly sense. Just upload a video a week about what's happened in the week. Just an update for my own accountability of what I've done this weekend. But overall, just pump out some things related to Genshin, which would just be this, but I'll mention it during these conversations. But it just really ended up being me doing just the life stuff, getting into Genshin, enjoying it a lot, and just learning how to manage myself as a functioning adult, and learning what it means to achieve something positive. Not much positive, but an achievement, achieving success, really. And I've had trouble defining it because pre break. I mean, my only example was college and academics of achievements, getting high grades, doing well in your classes and stuff, doing extracurriculars and everything. But it was for things that just seemed pretty on paper, but for me, it took so much out of me, and I didn't have any passion for that. And towards the end of my first attempt for college was absolutely horrific. Did not like it. Did not even communicate with anybody. And those are the biggest regrets I've had for a while. But since taking this break, it's made me realize that a lot of my focus is here at home, and a lot of local efforts. And especially with the job I have and everything, it's so wonderful to see how much I've learned and how much I've broken my own shell and broken a lot of my expectations of what it means to be successful, and how having this like sense of like you have to impact it in a global sense and like this bigger picture, where I never learned how to do a bigger picture thing. I've only known how to do small things when it happens, like a need to know basis, I guess. So leading up to that, and how it connects to Genshin, I guess. Genshin proved to me to be this like very cool game, but a game that really challenged me to, think about what's my current moves, how do I want to like enhance my characters, save my resources, and overall why I like the game so much. And I think it was because I knew about it from someone I love, my partner, and how it was a very good moment for us to connect, especially being a long distance relationship. It had us connect so much where we enjoyed playing a game together. And for me, it was the first time I played with someone I knew in my real life instead of online people, or like in like public lobbies. And it's such an enjoyable experience every time, just doing weekly bosses, doing like the domains and everything. And on top of that, just being introduced to like the Genshin Impact community, how lovely it is, and how a lot of it is simply just a lot of fans just like this aspect of like open world RPG, improving gear, because I like games that have upgrades. I like upgrading stuff, even if it's like so minimal, like those like cookie clicker games on the phone, like you just tap legends and everything. It just excited me so much, and because of that was my main focus, where a lot of games didn't interest me, because this was the one game that I had connection to that was positive, instead of it being like a very grindy, like, oh, I have to sweat in this game so much. But I'll leave it to that for now. But it leads me on to like that success of like, I've learned to manage myself better in this game with resources, just simply seeing it as a pastime rather than as like a burden for content. So that leads me into here as to why I'm recording this little screen cap of Razor, just looking at the stars, looking at the flies and everything. Easily enough, I just want this channel to be an outlet for me, just get my words out there and simply speak to the world of what I know instead of having been trapped. And I don't know if I'll tell anyone about it, or just tell more people about this channel, but just seeing just how content's made of it, it's not like this whole like oh, it's a playthrough type of thing or anything. It's like you're capturing moments of individuality in this game, and you can just be doing your daily grind, doing some farming routes, or just doing some bosses, but there's like not much continuity. Granted, there's content creators that do focus on the story, which are very lovely and very appreciated of. But for me, I like those singular moments of like just recording a single moment in the game and just talking over it, because this is a peaceful. Every time I just sit and look at the dragon spine, look at the mountains, it's very lovely. Or just look at the crystal flies fly around. And I think that's where I'm leading to now. I've just been going with the flow, getting work done, and now going back to the one place I've had trouble with, that being college, and knowing that me myself is more than that. I'm not just this academic tool, this academic prowess, this academic entity, but I'm myself. And academics isn't the only personality trait, nor should it be, I guess, because there's a lot to me, and I think Genshin provided that aspect, where I'm interested in the hobby, where I learned so much to it, and it connects to me how I enjoy characters and lores and interactions with people, especially with the community, and what I like seeing in people. Because in college you tend to lose that kind of like ability to distinguish people and their complexities, because it's just like you just see people talking about grades and stuff, at least where I go to. It's a very selective, very theoretical school, and unfortunately it's fucked me up so much where I'm scared to go back, as I'm scared of returning back to this channel. But other than that, that's really just all I could provide for now. Just wanted to get that out there, but I do apologize for taking so much time away from this channel without any update. But then again, it's still a small channel, but I don't mind. I like the little me-to-me conversations in this, looking at my phone. But yeah, I will continue with this. Have no planned content other than uploading once a week, just me chatting to myself, and I think that's what I like. Just me doing what I like because it's the only thing I know what to do. That's not being told of me. But yeah, but other than that, this has been Dado Paddle, and take care.